Lincoln in 1862, when he signed the Railroad Act, had the foresight to say everything with the construction of the road. He said everything had to be American made. And I'm going to tell you and finish that story here in just a second. As it pulls in and stops, in front of that viewing platform, you're going to hear a last final whistle. A one whistle blast indicating stop. It will be loud. The firemen just applied a handbrake onto the tender, the wagon behind the engine. He has descended and now is going to place a chain around the drive wheel. That chain, in effect, is a secondary brake. With that chain in place, the engine in locomotive is now ready for you to walk around it and take your pictures. Folks, under no circumstances do we invite you to touch or to climb on the locomotive. It is functional steam and rather hot. Platform on the other side of the rail is there in place for you to get a better view of the gauges, the levers, and the workings of the engine. We'd rather you spend your money in our gift shop today with our 15% off of everything in the bookstore as opposed to you going to a doctor's office today. So we don't want you to get burned by touching the locomotive. Folks, you are safe to descend if you like. Okay, so President Lincoln had the foresight that they were going to be American made, right? This locomotive you see this morning was made out of Schenectady, New York, by the Schenectady Iron Works Company. There's only one way to get an engine.
Grant will be coming on this locomotive. I'll point him out to you. He's a real scoundrel. You can boo him anytime you want. Please. They're going to put the safety chain around that rear wheel so it won't go anywhere. This is Durant. What are you going to do when he gets down? Anytime. Keep it up. Move.
The date is May 10th, 1869. The place is Promontory Summit, Utah. An unlikely spot for the culmination of an undertaking that will mark the ending of the Old West and the beginning of the new. But they have come. The famous and the unknown, the wealthy and the poor, the laborer and his boss. The Chinese from the west and the Irish from the east in a strange communion. The gathering is both festive and anxious, awaiting that moment of miracle when a common railroad spike, driven into an ordinary railroad tie, will link a continent. A gentle breeze is blowing under an almost cloudless sky. The thermometer on the shaded side of the
Thank you, Dr. Harkness. Those are indeed beautiful spikes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce Mr. F.A. Tritle. Mr. Tritle is the United States Government Railroad Commissioner for the state of Nevada. And he is here to present a beautiful, highly polished silver spike in behalf of the state of Nevada from the famous Comstock Lode. Commissioner Tritle. Yes,
Thank you. From the iron of the east to the gold of the west, Nevada presents her offering of silver that has spanned the continent and wed the ocean.
Beautiful silver. Yeah, you cannot keep it, sir. No.
Thank you, Commissioner Tritle. By the way, I neglected to tell you that Mr. Tritle, Commissioner Tritle, is running for governor for the state of Nevada. And he'd appreciate it if you'd vote for him at least once. Yes.
On the way back to California.
Yeah, you can do it on the way back to California. We're highly honored today, ladies and gentlemen, with the presence of the Honorable Anson P.K. Stafford, who is the newly appointed governor of the Arizona Territory. Governor Stafford has...
You'll have to be gentle.
Yeah, you can drive it.
Drive it home.
He missed it.
Well, that's harder than it looks. Doctor, you try.
Can't even see it.
do any better.
That'll help, right?
Yeah, that should help.
Okay. Oh, man. It's a drink.
Let's finish this railroad.
He didn't do any better.